Big air. That's what I want to do. I want to do big air from now on. Alright, y'all, before we get this video rolling, I want to let y'all know we got our Memorial Day sale going on, and that's going to be 31% off all items, site-wide, everything, graphics, jerseys, overalls, t-shirts, hats, koozies, all the good stuff, stickers, 69% of the actual price. So that's good. That's 31% off. Those are huge savings, y'all. Get on it. Enjoy the video. Folks, welcome back. Another episode of Ronnie Mac 69 YouTube, and we are actually going ahead riding right now. Gonna ride the old original Screamin Eagle. Also, check out the Mac Bro bike. I gotta pull the paddle tire off that bad boy. We're not riding in the dunes, probably in the future. But ain't that just a big old beefy piece of rubber right there? I love it. But anyways, we're gonna go out to old RONSLAND pit, ride the Screamin Eagle a bit. Good news is, like I said before, my sister lost her job, so now I have a full-time track runner, and I don't have to ride my bike to the track, and I can bring 2 bikes to the track now, which is sweet. I also saw another big jump, or a big jump out there I wanted to hit on the mini Screamer. And then there's also another jump that I want to hit on the Screamin Eagle. So they were like building this highway, and I guess that the ground wasn't right on it or whatever, and they got like basically a big overpass built with a 4-lane road that they never finished. And I want to try to jump the whole thing on the old Screamin Eagle. So we're gonna bring some shovels out there, do a little bit of shoveling, see if we can get all the way over that gap. And there's another big jump I want to hit on the mini Screamer, because, you know, that's the thing. I just was thinking when I was taking the front brake off the Screamin Eagle, I was just thinking, man, big air. That's what I want to do. I want to do big air from now on. So I'm going to go get some big air today. All right, y'all, we'll see you at the pit. So I'm not really sure what the deal is. So we can take the truck, but I'm not allowed to drive it?
Yeah, I don't know. Jim said so. I just think you're a bit reckless with things. It's all trashed in here and just...
I'm not understanding why he don't like me so much. We're basically the same person.
Well, I think it might have something to do with just, we got a dozen bikes in the garage. Nobody can do, I mean, the garage is just fully yours now. He took over that.
A guy that doesn't like dirt bikes in the garage. Now that is a problem right there.
It's not that he's away at work a lot, so, but I can't even park my car in the garage. It's
because your car's a piece of shit Volkswagen. It's German engineering. It deserves to be in the garbage can or at the bottom of the lake.
It's just, you're so, you know, it's a reliable car and it's cute.
When he gets home, I guarantee I can talk him into liking me. Well, all right, folks, we made it. We're at the pit, and check that out. There's the big jump for the 85. It's probably about 69 feet. I wanted to jump it the other day, but I didn't have the nut sack to, but you know what? Today I'm feeling pretty frisky. I think I'm gonna go for it. But yeah, got the Screamin Eagle right there, mini Screamer. Here, you take over from now. Excited about my new RG3 suspension.
What's RG3 mean?
It's wrong goes for the third hole, duh. What else would it mean? JVL photos came out too. Jordan, we just actually met not too long ago, but we're pretty stoked to have a photo guy out here. Shit's just getting better by the day. Not that you're not doing a great job, but you're not as good as this guy.
Thanks.
What's your last name, Jordan?
Vielle.
Like, you're not French, are you? I wouldn't be able to trust you then.
Nope, Vielle.
Vielle. Like
Vielle.
Tom Vielle.
No, it's Vielle.
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 Vielle. Whatever, Jordan, we're gonna call him from now on. Anyways, mini Screamer time. Let's do it, folks. Well, I was about to catch some big ass air, but happens to be this shit's been out here since I moved here. These big old barriers. And today, I guess, is the day that they're gonna interrupt my video and pick them all up. So instead of having a bunch of loud, noisy shit around, we should probably move so it doesn't screw up our audio too bad. All right, to be continued. I'll flip that over.
Where do you want me, just kind of from here, have Jordan on the other side? Like,
I think I want you like on top of the hill.
okay.
I don't know. I hit it. I kind of pre-ran it in third gear, pretty wide open. I think I'm gonna need to click fourth, so I'm gonna have to get a pretty good run into it.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't die. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly feel like, what's the best way to shoot with that camera? Closer or further away?
I can get everything. Wide angle.
I can be everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. No, wide angle, I can get from the side. If you want the whole jump, I can get from the other side. Because she can't see, so she'll be over here, just like you said. So if you want, I could be on the other side and get the other thing, or I could just get the whole thing, whichever.
You need to be taking notes from Jordan. He
Sure.
makes my life a lot easier.
Okay.
All right. I think we got it.
All right.
Cool.
What happened?
Yeah, I kind of ate shit. These 85s are a bit harder to balance. You know, my plan was after I landed that jump, I was gonna come up and talk a bunch of shit to Carson Brown, and tell him I was coming for him. But man, that one hurt my butt. Hey, got my ankle a little bit. You know, maybe we should save the road jump for a different day.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay.
It was a good slow-mo.
Yeah, well, good content.
For the gram.
Yeah, anything for the gram. Thanks. You're welcome. In the front.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be nice and black and blue in about 6 or 9 hours. Alright. Well, we ended the day early. At least we're not in an ambulance. That's always good.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, sister.
You didn't need any ibuprofen or anything?
I got the next best thing. Little painkiller right here. This stuff ruins dreams, kids. Stay away from beer. But sure makes my ass feel better. Yeah. Last bag of ice. Oh yeah. I ain't got to use the ice tub in a while. It was nice during the winter time when it was freezing cold outside. I didn't even have to buy ice for the ice bath. Now I gotta spend at least $6 or $9 worth of ice to get this thing cooled down. 6 or 9 bags at least. But don't make sure you don't get my pecker in this shot. That way
I don't want to see it either.
that way we can use it on YouTube, you know? Ain't nothing you ain't seen before, sis. Remember when we used to take baths together when we were like 6 or 9 years old?
No.
What are you laughing at over there? Remember that time, all those times you'd walk in while I was banging all your friends in high school?
No.
No, you don't? Good.
Put it out of my mind.
Try to get rid of the bad memories. That's good. Oh, yeah. Man, I ain't crashed in a minute. I forgot how alive it makes you feel. Get that big adrenaline rush. Takes about 69 seconds before you realize nothing's broken and you're able to walk. Hey.
When do I get paid for today's work?
Paid? Shit. When I make it big one of these days and I've got another 6 or 9 million subscribers, you're gonna be getting paid a lot. But for now, you're paid in good times. There, get this jersey off. Ah. Oh yeah. Start the timer. It ain't too bad actually. Feel like a football player now. Hey, can you get me a beer?
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, folks, old Davy Coombs, he never got back with me. Sad story. We got Paula Outdoor National coming up this weekend, and you know, I was ready to take the title. I was putting in the training hours on the bike. I did like 6 or 9 miles last week on the old Magna mountain bike, and you know, I felt fit and strong, and it's a shame I'm not gonna be able to hoist that #1 plate at the end of the year. But hey, you know what? It's just how it goes sometimes. You can't get mad about it. I am excited about watching it on TV though. You know, even though I can't race it, I'm still a fan of the sport. Really like watching it, watching all the guys battle for everything. I think it'll be good seeing Eli Tomac come back. Obviously Jet Lawrence is going to be back. Sexton, the previous champion, he's going to be out there. I saw a post from Cooper Webb saying that he might not race Paul, or I don't know, it's something like 50,000 likes and I'll race Paul. He only got like 6 or 9,000 likes, I think. But I imagine he's going to be out there too. But I like Cooper Webb. He don't really give a shit anymore after winning that Supercross championship. But it's going to be good to see old Ellie Tomac and Jet Lawrence out there back from injury. I'm interested to see how Jet's going to do, man. He busted his ACL up. And I know that's like a 6 or 9 month injury, and he's already back after it. I think Eli Tomac's going to be scary good. He didn't really have a bad injury in Supercross, so he broke a fib or something like that in his leg. That don't take too long to recover for. So you know that guy's been grinding for a good 6 or 9 weeks leading into the outdoor season. So I think that he's going to be really good. So my pick for this summer, Eli Tomac. Imagine that. That's a pretty, you know, I'm not going off too far on a ledge there. Eli Tomac's a badass. But I think he's going to be the guy this summer. I think he's going to be one everyone's chasing. Obviously, Sex Toy and, you know, old Jet Lawrence, he's going to be good. Cooper Webb, if he races, you can't ever count him out. But it's going to be a fun summer. Can't wait to do a little bit of watching on Saturday, crack a few beers open. But, Seth! Speaking of beer, I don't know where my beer went. Bring me that beer! He's like, you're supposed to come out a lot earlier than this. So yeah, anyways, I'm excited to watch the races on Saturday. What else we got going on? We got an event over in Idaho at Skyline MX on the 14th and 15th of June. So next month, I'm going to be riding the pit bike. We got a pit bike race going on Saturday after practice. So Saturday all day is just open practice, and I'm going to be riding like everything. So come out there and do some laps with me. That'll be a cool little deal. Anybody can come out and do some riding with their uncle on Saturday. And then Saturday night, man, we got a bunch of cool stuff going on. We're going to have like a pit bike race and a mom's pit bike race. And we're going to have a whole shot challenge, which will be badass. And we're going to do like wheelbarrow racing for the kids, maybe a dodgeball tournament. I think, what else are we gonna do? Oh, and then they got a badass pond they built out there, and we're gonna do a big old belly flop contest too. There's gonna be tons of prizes and giveaways. Should be a good time. So if y'all in the Idaho area, make sure you come out and hang out with your uncle on the 14th to 15th of June at Skyline MX. I was talking to my buddy Josh Hill, and he also told me that, man, Hill Jam's gonna be right over in Albany, which is only like 69 minutes away. So I'm gonna buzz over there and do big Hill Jam on the 4th of July weekend, baby. That should be a good time. Well, I think that's all we got for this episode. I'll see y'all next time. Ronnie Mac 69 YouTube. So I know what y'all are probably thinking. You know, why has Ron got a pub beer and is handing out a PBR? Let me give you a little bit of background on that. So the pub beer guys, they hooked me up with a bunch of free beer. Well, I done drank it all up because I'm pretty good at drinking beer. And I went to the old Winco's the other day because they got the best prices on stuff. And I was gonna buy me some PBR, and I looked at the price. 18 pack of PBR is $24, which is just absurd. I'm like, are you joking me? Beer is so expensive. And then they had pub beer for sale in there. Guess how much 18 pack of pub beer was? $15. That's $6 or $9 cheaper than PBR. And to be fair, folks, the only reason why I started drinking PBR is because it was cheap. It was cheap fun. On the label, it says cheap fun. That's exactly what your uncle's looking for. He ain't looking to break the bank buying beer. Especially when you're slamming down 6 or 9 a day, man. These things get expensive. So, I don't know. Until I become a millionaire, I think I'm just going to be having me some cheap fun.